For years, I never did those three things. But doing those three things, getting the sleep, sleep is self-care. I'm here to tell you. Getting your nails done is not. Sleep is self-care. Drinking the water, that's self-care. The writing where you go inside of yourself, right? When you go inside of yourself, that is self-care. Because here's how the writing helps you. The writing helps you get to what's going on in your mind. Because the reality is, before you ever gained a single extra pound of anything on your body, you gained it in your head first. I'm Michelle Pettis. I am the author of Living Large, The Stories of a Food Addict. I am a food story coach. I am a TEDx speaker, and I lost a significant amount of weight after the age of 60, and I have kept it off for years. And I'm here to help you do the same thing. I'm here to help you get unstuck and keep the weight off. Not just lose it, keep it off for good. Every day for the next 8 days, we're going to go over a principle of what it means to be brand new. The first thing you have to do is you have to begin. You have to begin to believe differently. You have to begin to believe in yourself. You have to begin to believe in the possibility that you can have the life and the body and the health that you deserve, that you've always wanted. You have to begin to believe that. That's the first letter and the first step and the first principle in being brand new. That's what we're going to cover tonight. The next is R. And that's when you rise up and you reinvent yourself. You rise up above these old beliefs, these old stories. Old belief, I have to clean my plate. Old belief, I have to eat. I can't go to bed hungry. I got to eat something before I go to bed, right? Old belief. The next is alignment and accountability, right? And addiction will tell you that you don't need that, right? But I am here to share with you, when you have a partner, when you have someone that is moving in the direction that you're going with you, alignment, you help one another. We've all heard that saying, all boats rise, right? That's what we do. But addiction will tell you, I should be able to do this by myself, right? Addiction will tell you that I don't need any help, right? That's addiction talk. But when we go together, we can go further, we can go higher, we can go faster. Alignment and accountability. The next is nutrition and nourishment. The only reasons to eat. I kind of got ahead of myself and I talked about that a lot earlier. Only reason to eat, but really getting laser focus on what that means. We'll be doing that 4 days from now. Then D, drink, sleep, and write. And that's drinking the water, getting the sleep, doing the writing. And for years, I never did those three things. But doing those three things, getting the sleep, sleep is self-care. I'm here to tell you. Getting your nails done is not. Sleep is self-care. Drinking the water, that's self-care. The writing where you go inside of yourself, right? When you go inside of yourself, that is self-care. Because here's how the writing helps you. The writing helps you get to what's going on in your mind. Because the reality is, before you ever gained a single extra pound of anything on your body, you gained it in your head first. You gained it in your head first. You gained it in your thoughts first. You gained it in your beliefs first. And you have to lose it the same way. That's how we get tripped up. That's how they trick us, making us think that it's just about what we eat and how we move. That's just behavior. But when you change belief, your body has to follow your belief system. That's why if you've ever lost weight and gained it back, has anybody ever done that? Lost weight and gained it back? The reason is that even though your body changed, your mind did not change. Your thoughts, your mind, and your beliefs and your brain were in conflict, and your brain won. That's why you gained the weight back. Yes, go from a size 26 to a 14. Yes, you fight, you lose all the weight, and you gain it back and then some. Yes. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you make that mistake again. This is your body talking. Because your brain is what's driving everything. So if you change your brain, your body has to follow, and then there is no struggle. Does that make sense? Then there is no struggle. There is no fight. There is no fight. If you start to believe differently about food. So drink, sleep, and right. Those things. When you drink the water, right? You don't confuse hunger for thirst when you're hydrated. When you get the sleep, that helps with impulse control, right? That's when you're, understand, food addiction, obesity, those are diseases. One of the ways that you deal with disease is through rest, right? That's how we heal. We heal with rest. So when we're asleep at night, our body is processing the toxins, not just out of our bodies, but out of our minds too. We're getting relief, but we have to do it. We have to get the sleep to do it. And you can be transformed overnight. You can lose weight overnight. You can be a completely different person overnight. But it needs to be over many nights over time. And you can do it. Drink, sleep, right. Then the next N is no is the new yes. We're going to spend a lot of time on that because in order for you to say no, you have to know what you want to say yes to. Decide what you want to say yes to. And when you can keep the vision of the thing that you want to say yes to clear in your mind, clear in your thoughts, then it makes it easier to say no. Say no to the things that do not honor your body. Say no to the things that are not in alignment with your truest, highest, and best self. Then E is evaluate, ask, and think. That's why I say eat before you eat. Eat before you eat while you're eating, and eat after you eat. That helps stop this mindless thing. We have to evaluate everything that we put in our mouths. First of all, not what does it taste like? Is it safe? Is it safe? How do you know it's safe? Because we've already established that just because it comes from Whole Foods doesn't mean that it's safe. Just because they serve it in the restaurant doesn't mean that it's safe. Is it safe? That's the first thing. And also understand the foods that we thought were safe, that we grew up eating, doesn't mean that they're necessarily safe now. We have to continually educate ourselves about food safety, about the stuff that they put in it. Is it safe? Is it really food? We covered that a little earlier. Is it really food? If this food is not going to give me the body I say I want, why am I eating it? Am I hungry or am I something else? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? Because if you are what you call an emotional eater, and you have identified that you are those other things, then deal with the thing. Deal with the anger, deal with the frustration, deal with the loneliness, deal with the tiredness. And if you classify yourself as an emotional eater in that respect, if you deal with those things, then you separate it from the desire to eat if you deal with the emotion that's driving you to eat. And you deal with the emotion by doing the mental work, by being able to identify the emotion. Sometimes we're in an emotional state and we don't even realize it. We think we're okay, but we're not, because we don't know how to claim it. We don't know how to name it. We don't really know what it feels like because we have misidentified it as hunger for so long. Just because it shows up in our stomach doesn't mean that it's hunger. A lot of different things show up in our stomach. And just because we're having some discomfort in a moment doesn't mean that we have to deal with it right then. We can give ourselves some time. Deborah Ann likes it when I say sit with it. You got to sit with it for a moment to figure it out. And then even after you eat, understand your food should never hurt you. Think about, I just ate this. How do I feel? Am I itchy? Am I sluggish? Right? Am I tired? Food is energy. Food is to energize us, right? So how do you feel after you eat the thing? That's consciousness. Oh, yeah, I don't think I want to eat that anymore. Right? I don't think I'm gonna eat that anymore. And then the last principle of being brand new is that wow factor. Is when you look at these, you look at yourself 8 days from now and you see the changes that have happened. And you are completely different, or you are on your way to being completely different. And you say, wow. And you celebrate that. You learn to celebrate yourself. You learn to celebrate your wins. You learn to maximize your wins rather than downplay them. Because we are taught to maximize when we mess up and beat ourselves up, right? Right? And not really shine a real bright light on our successes. We're just going to do the flip here, right? We clap and celebrate every little thing, because it is the little things that keep moving us forward, that keep us moving forward.